Hi, so welcome to this class on increasing by a certain percent. Now this is looking at a calculator method, okay? I'm specifically wanting to do this with a calculator. Of course there are always times where we need to do it without a calculator, but this lesson is on how to do this using a calculator. That's very important. Okay, now you will need to have watched the video on how to decrease first, because I do talk about multipliers on there. I'm not going to re-explain that right now. Okay, so please watch that one if you're not sure about what a multiplier is. So when we decreased, we looked at how much money how much percent we wanted to be left with. So had this been a decrease question, we'd straight away go, okay, we're taking 60% off, we want to keep 40%. It's going to be a bit different this time because we're increasing, okay, by 60%. So that means actually what we're looking for, how many percent are we going to have at the end? We're actually going to have 160%, okay, because we want the entire thing we started off with, which is 100%, and then we're going to have 60 more percent. Okay, so we want 160%. So whereas when we were decreasing we were looking at quite a small percentage, this time when we're increasing we're always going to have something over 100%, because our original starting number is 100%, and then we're adding on whatever we've been given. So these are actually a lot easier to work out than the decreases. Okay, there's a little bit less to do. So this time actually we're looking for 160%. Okay, that's what we're looking for, 160% of 5. And this is where we kind of come into these percentages that go over 100. I know when you're in primary school you're told percentages, only go up to 100. That's not actually strictly true. We quite often go over 100% with things, okay? But yes, an amount can only have 100% of one thing. So same as we did with the decreases, we are going to convert this to a decimal to get our multiplier, and to do that we divide by 100. Okay, so 160 divided by 100 is 1.6, and you will find that yes, whenever you're increasing you'll always get a 1 in front. Sometimes you'll get a higher number than a 1 if you're increasing by over 100%. That happens, okay, but if it's by a percentage less than 100 you'll always get a 1 in the front, because that's your original number there. So we're just going to use that as our multiplier. So all we have to do now is 5 multiplied by 1.6 on the calculator, which is 8. Okay, nice number there, nice round number. Increase 32 by 10%. So this time we are looking at 110%, because we've got 100% here and 10% here. So 110% is what we want of 32. And to convert that to a decimal, we divide by 100 and we get 1.1. Okay, 110 divided by 100 is 1.1. That's our multiplier. We're going to do 32 multiplied by 1.1, which gives us 32 multiplied by 1.1 is 35.2. 35.2. And yeah, that looks reasonable. Okay, that does look reasonable, and that's a nice one. You could have actually checked that anyway. 10% is quite a nice one to do without a calculator, so if it's like that, you've always got a nice way to check. But we're looking at 32 and a bit more, not loads more, 10%, okay, and we're up to 35ish. Yeah, it seems sensible. Increase 79 by 36%. So this time we're looking for 136%. Okay, that's what we want to find out, 136%. As a multiplier, as a decimal, that gives us 1.36. So we do 79 multiplied by 1.36. 79 multiplied by 1.36, which is 107.44, or 0.44, 107.44, which, yeah, again, seems quite reasonable. We're going up by about a third, so yeah. So yeah, that's how you do those. They're really, once you get into the swing of these, they're really quick and easy. You've just got to be careful not to muddle up with decreasing, okay? Because that is easily done, and then you'll get a very wrong answer, which is when the checking becomes quite important. Okay, I hope you enjoy doing those. Take care. Bye bye.